Hello once again, people. Welcome to my channel. I'm Todd the Mod. If you're brand new, welcome aboard. If you're returning, thank you for coming back. Always appreciate it. We are in my spare bedroom again today, not the loft where I like to shoot, because I don't want to disturb people downstairs watching, or not people, but my wife was watching a show downstairs and didn't want to disturb her. So offered to come into the spare bedroom. I apologize for the way it looks. We are using this room as for gift wrapping purposes too. So, yeah. Did bring my guitar though, just have some kind of musical background. Anyway, it is, by the time this airs, there's 3 more days left till Christmas. Wow, this year has flown by. And today we are going to do the CD tag from Glenn Kellaway. Oh boy, Glenn Kellaway from the Basement. I should have wrote down my list here. Glenn Kellaway from the Basement started the CD tag. I'm going to put a link to his channel. I just discovered his channel through Embryonic Robot, who did the CD tag. And so I'm going to do it too. That's what we're going to do today. CD tag. First question. When did you get your first CD player? That was in, I know it very well, 1986, because I was still in high school. Got it as a Christmas gift, and it was a TIAC. Is that how you pronounce it? T-A-C. Tech? TIAC? Tech? I don't know. Yeah, and it was a gift, and I know it was rather expensive because CD players were pretty expensive back in the 80s. But anyway, yeah, 1986 TIAC. Second question, what was your first CD you ever bought? Well, after I got the CD player, went down to there was a Licorice Pizza record store. I don't know if you remember those, for those who lived in the West Coast. Licorice Pizza was like 3 blocks down from where I live. Walked over there, or my bicycle, whatever it was, because I couldn't drive yet. Or maybe I did drive. I don't remember. Anyway, first CD, ADHD. First CD was Pretenders, Learning to Crawl. I instantly went out and got this one. Because I love the song Back on the Chain Gang, and never got to really hear the album. I bought it on vinyl a couple years later. But yeah, great album. I mean, Back on the Chain Gang, Middle of the Road, 2,000 Miles, which is a great Christmas song because we were in the Christmas holiday season, as you can see. Maybe you can't, but Peanuts, Holiday, Snoopy, there you go. Yeah, so first CD I ever bought, still have it in my collection. So on the purple label. Number 3, most recent CD you purchased. Quite a bit of CDs I bought in 2024. A lot of them, I don't think I bought anything new. I might have, I don't know. Most of it used at Goodwills and other places, but I did get, the latest one I got was Talking Heads Speaking in Tongues for a whole whopping $9. I probably got ripped off on that. Actually, I think I had a discount on it. Great album by Talking Heads, Burning Down the House, Girlfriend is Better, and my personal favorite, This Must Be the Place. I love that song on this one, so yeah. Number 4, approximately how many CDs do you have in your collection? Embryonic Robot's answer was like 2,000, I think. I was like, whoa. I'm 640, and I know the exact amount because I have this app on my phone called, oh gosh, it's called Vinyl something. My Vinyl Box it's called. And the reason why I use that app, just a little tidbit, is because when I go to the stores to go shopping for records or whatever, I tend to forget what I have. So without this app, before that, I used to buy it thinking I didn't have it. Come to find out I did. So I have like 2 copies of something. I have quite a few 2 copies for some reason. So I got this app to keep track of my record collection, and I go in the store, and if I don't think I have it, I check first, and it says, you already have it, dummy, so don't buy it. So there we go. Anyway, it counts how many CDs you have, how much vinyl records you have, cassettes, so on and so forth. So I have 640. Long answer to that short question. Number 5, jewel cases or Digipacks. Tough one. And Embryonic Robot, if you are watching, I really enjoyed your explanation of this with the pros and cons. I'll kind of recap what he said, and I agree with him up to one point. These Digipacks are great. They're thin. This one actually has the plastic CD holder in it. There you go. Trash Can Sinatra's. This one's kind of cool because I have a little booklet in there. So I do like that. And then here's one too that you pull out. And this is my Oingo Boingo Anthology CD. And it's a double disc set, but what I hate about it, it's hard to get out. It's ruined the last portion of the CD with sticky residue on it. And so this is one of the reasons why I hate Digipacks. Unless they are like this Trash Can Sinatra's one, that's okay. But going back to Trash Can Sinatra's, these ones are awesome. I do like this, but they have their cons too. Like Embryonic Robot was saying, the book that just fell out, these little teeth things, if they break, they won't hold your CD anymore, so they tend to get scratched. And of course, these things you gotta be really careful because they'll break off. And I have many CDs where the cover just comes right off once you open the case up. So pros and cons to both. I prefer the jewel cases. They do take up a little more space, but I tend to not get things ruined in these. Whereas like this Oingo Boingo one of the CDs now has some sticky residue at the end of it, and that song, luckily it's just one track, but it's one track, which is Weird Science, which I'm not a big fan of that song anyway. You can't play it, so kind of sucks. So yeah, I go with jewel cases. Let's see here. Number 6, your best CD purchase of 2024. This came out in 1986. I obviously bought this used. I had the cassette of this forever. Back in the 90s, I actually bought the cassette. But I was really happy to get this on CD. And I know you can order it off Discogs, but I found it for 99 cents at a Goodwill. I'm like, oh, score, mine. Billy Bragg, talking with the tax man about poetry. This is such a wonderful album. I just love this album so much. Greetings to the New Brunette. I love Johnny Marr's guitar playing on that song. And Billy Bragg's great. I mean, I just love Billy Bragg. So yeah, best purchase I got. And you know, I always check the condition before I buy something. And this is like just in excellent condition. So not a scratch on it. And there's Billy Bragg. There you go. 99 cents at Goodwill. Best purchase I had in 2024. All right, number 7, show a live album on CD. I have quite a few of these. Favorite one, hands down, because it's one of my favorite all-time groups. And that would be Ted with the Wet Sprocket, Arlington, or Welcome Home Live at Arlington. Great live CD. Love it. This is back when they were touring the Fear album. And so, yeah, great stuff. Great live album. Moving right along to number 8, the best sounding CD in your collection. That's hard. I have quite a few of them I think that are good sounding. That'd be a whole different video. I think it's a whole different topic, actually. You could just do a whole video of the best sounding CDs you have. But I'm going to choose, just because I haven't showed this group. I don't think I ever showed this group. I only have their first album on vinyl. Wish I could find the other two if it was even released on vinyl. I have all their albums on CD, all 3 of them. But the Sundays, this is their debut album, Reading, Writing, and Arithmetic. I think is a wonderful sounding album. Gosh, the drumming on this, the guitars, and of course Harriet's vocals. Wonderful sounding album. The Sundays, love that group. Moving right along to number 9, your favorite CD cover or insert. Oingo Boingo, I guess, would be kind of cool, but actually I have a better one. It's kind of like a box set, but I thought the cover was pretty cool. This is XTC's Transistor Blast. And I think it looks like like a little radio. It even has a headphone jack and the power cord for the radio, and then the back has a speaker, track listings, of course. Even the packaging is pretty cool. So it looks like someone just took some Maxwell CDs and just burnt them, but they're not. They're actually produced by a record company. And this is basically a whole bunch of stuff from XTC on BBC, some live stuff, other live stuff as well. And I think it has some demos on here. Yeah, so cool booklet with it. So yeah, probably my favorite XTC collections, or things in my collection that I love. Great cool little box set. So probably my favorite, XTC. One of my favorite bands too. I have a lot of favorite bands. I have a top 3, but yeah. Anyway, going onward, before I go down around in the rabbit hole here. Number 10, show a CD box set. I'm going to show you 3 because I love CD box sets. I have vinyl box sets and CD ones. I don't know if this is considered a box set. Is stuff like this considered a box set? I mean, this is a Jellyfish fan club. So it has their first 2 albums in their entirety, but it also has the demos for their first 2 albums and a whole bunch of live stuff and interviews and cool stuff, cool booklet. Jellyfish, God, I love that band. I'm not sure that considers a box set. My cat at the time, God rest her soul, loved it too. So, so I'll show you some real box sets because I don't know if the vinyl community considers that a box set or not. But box sets, here we go. We have the Jam box set, 5-disc set with 22 previous unreleased recordings and 6 B-sides on CD for the first time. Well, back then it was at least. Big old booklet. I'm not going to take it out, but it's just a wonderful box set. Basically everything they've ever done. And then, of course, Paul Weller's second group, the Style Council. Same concept, 5 CDs and a big old booklet. And gosh, I love these box sets. So got these years ago, back in 1990 something. I don't remember. Anyway, box sets. There you go. Let's see here. Number 11. Show a CD from your favorite band. Oh, that's hard. I gotta narrow it down to one band, which I'm not gonna do. I'll narrow it down to 2. I have 3. I always said I had 2, but I thought about it. I'm like, you really have 3. To me, the number 1 bands, I have 3. It's Smiths, Toad the Wet Sprocket, and Trash Can Sinatras. So I'm going to show you an album that I'm sure many of you have seen before. It's The Queen Is Dead, the Smiths. It's their masterpiece, if you ask me. But I'm also going to show you something you didn't see much in the States unless you were a Trash Can Sinatras fan and actually ordered it or found it at maybe a Virgin Records back when they were open. But it's a Trash Can Sinatra's 3rd album, A Happy Pocket, which was never released in the United States. So this is the made in England, and I still have it. It's probably my 2nd favorite album by them. I love Trash Can Sinatra's. Great album. Number 12. What artist or band do you have the most CDs of? You would think it'd be the Smiths, but they only had, well, they have 5 albums, right? Something like that, but they have like a whole bunch of singles and blah, blah. But I don't have a lot of that stuff on CD. What I do have more than any artist I own is, hate to show them again, but I got tons of singles, all their albums on CD and vinyl, tons of rare stuff by them. I mean, I didn't bring it all out because that's just a lot to carry out here. So this is my autographed copy of All You Want. You can see, I don't know if you can see it, but it's Glenn Phillips' signature, and then you open it up and the rest of the band signed it for me. Met them a couple times, have some other stuff signed by them, but this is, I got the most stuff on CD by them because I just love Toad. I love them. Great band. And they still tour. It's pretty awesome. And they still make music, which is pretty cool. Number 13, do you collect CD and vinyl? Yes, I do, actually, but only for certain groups. So Toad the Wet Sprocket being one of them. I have their stuff on vinyl, I have their stuff on CD. The Smiths, same thing. I have their stuff on vinyl, I have it on CD. Trash Can Sinatras, I have their stuff on vinyl, I have it on CD. Yeah, Jellyfish, I have their stuff on vinyl, I have their stuff on CD. And here we go. Although I don't have this one on vinyl, this is the best of Jellyfish. I should have brought out their first 2 albums, but I don't know. Just want to show you. I do, but it's only for certain groups. Number 14, have you ever sold your vinyl collection and stuck with the CD format? Heartbreaking, yes. Not for reasons why, because CDs take up less room and less real estate. Whereas, I mean, let's be honest, vinyl records, it's a lot more of a pain in the butt to play. You got to clean them. They take up a huge chunk of your apartment, house, wherever you're living. If you ever move, you know, I'm sure in the vinyl community you've experienced this. You got to put them in a box, and that box becomes very, very heavy. And you also got to move at the right time because you don't want to have it be scorching hot and trying to move your record collection. So I didn't sell off my albums because of that. I did it because I think I mentioned this in a couple of videos. You know, it was a recession. I lost my job. You know, it was either sell your record collection and eat or have a really cool record collection and starve. So sadly, I got rid of my records because of that and stuck to CDs. And even some of my CDs I got rid of too, that I'm like, oh, I had some, just to let you know, I had some like Smith stuff that I got rid of on vinyl. Like when Panic first came out, Ask first came out, I had those original copies. I had some Trash Can Sinatra stuff. I eventually found them again and rebought them, but anyway. Yeah. Number 15, show a CD you would like your viewers to listen to and give you feedback on. I'm going to show you one. I showed it, I think, in my vinyl tag, which I'll post a video up here or down there, wherever links go. Trash Can Sinatra's Cake. I actually showed you the vinyl of this. I think it was last week or the week before. If you haven't heard this group, like, you got to listen to at least their first album. Cake was an amazing album. It was their debut. And I also like I said, their third one, Happy Pocket, but this one might be a little harder to find. I think you can find this on iTunes or Spotify or wherever you stream music from these days. I don't really do a lot of streaming, but Cake, definitely listen to Cake. It's just, from start to finish, this is just a brilliant album. So yeah, check them out. Anyway, I've rambled on enough. It's almost Christmas time. For those of you who celebrate Christmas, Merry Christmas. I hope you have a wonderful time. I hope you're able to spend it with friends and family. And my little message would be, you know, don't take life for granted, and don't take your friends and family for granted, because we never know when our time is up. And another message to you in the vinyl community: I've never had anyone be rude to me on my channel, and not that I can't handle it. If someone's gonna be rude and whatever, hey, I'm a big boy, I can handle it. But I've noticed sometimes when I look at other people's channels, something rude might be said, and you know, there's just no need for that. Sometimes things are better left unsaid, and if you can't be nice, don't say anything at all, kind of thing. And never forget, when you're out and about, or even on the vinyl channels of YouTube, something heavy in my heart I want to say is, you know, you don't know what other people are going through in their lives. So be respectful of that. Be respectful to each other. Be good to each other. And there you go. There's my TED Talk for this video. Thank you for the CD vinyl tag. It was fun doing this. If you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. That'd be awesome. And hopefully I'll see another video here in the next few days with something completely different. If not, I'll see you next Sunday. So have a wonderful Christmas. And thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.